Richician.
No, please, don't do this. Sorry, but your credits are mine. Now, my monsters, finish him off. No! Good morning, this is the Virtual World News. I'm your host, John, and today's top story, there's been a series of attacks being reported by Yugioh players in the virtual world in a certain alley. There have been reports of their credits being stolen. Why this is currently unknown. And joining us down there is our virtual world correspondent, Joe. What's the story?
Thanks, John. It's been absolute chaos and anarchy down here. The player base are crying out for the administrators to do something about it, while at the same time calling out to see if our saviour, Rick, will do something about it. We're still waiting for a response from both parties to see what can be done. Needless to say, one warning has been issued to not go down this alleyway at night. We'll bring you more information as this story develops. Back to you, John.
Joe, thank you very much. Well, there you have it. Let's see what can be done about it. And now it's time for the weather. Although knowing the British weather, it's going to be wet and more.
I don't know if this was a good idea, getting canned chocolate milk at this time of the evening, Rick.
It's okay, Carl. As long as you're here with me, nothing's going to happen. And if we run into that guy, then so be it. Someone's in trouble. Some creep twisted my nibbles and beat me in a duel very badly. Hey you, stop in the name of truth and justice. Blast, a dead end. Alright, if you want to catch me, you'll have to duel me. Oh, and for the record, I did not twist that guy's nibbles. Alright, punk, game on. Alright, here I come. First, I'll activate E-Emergency Call, allowing me to add an elemental hero from my deck to my hand. I'll get Stratos, but he won't be in my hand for long because I'll normal summon him to the field. And I'll use his effect to add a hero as well. I'll get Liquid Soldier, but he won't be in my hand for long either because I played Polymerization, fusing Stratos on the field with the Liquid Soldier in my hand to form Elemental Hero Sunrise. I activate Liquid Soldier's effect and Sunrise is chained. Sunrise adds Miracle Fusion. And now for Liquid Soldier's effect. I draw 2 cards and discard a card. I'll discard my Shadow Mist, which will trigger Shadow Mist's effect. I get to add another hero. This time, my Spirit of Neos. Next I'll throw down face down and call it a turn. Very well, my move. First I activate Cosmic Cyclone. By paying 1,000 of my life points, your back row is banished. Ah, no! My Solemn Strike! So much for your monster effect negation. Now I'll play another spell card, Prohibition. Now I can declare a card name, and whatever I declare, neither of us can play it in any way, shape or form. I choose Elemental Hero Spirit of Neos. You've got to be kidding me. You're cutting him off as well? Now to show you what my deck can really do, I summon Flemville Firedog in attack mode. Alright, Flemville Firedog, attack his Sunrise now! Flemville's, huh? That's different. But why attack my Sunrise with that? It's too weak. Not for long, I activate Shrink, cutting your Sunrise's attack points in half. Sure, it still gains 200 from his effect, but it's still an easy meal for my Firedog. Now, Firedog, sick him, boy! Ugh. No, Sunrise! That's just the beginning. I activate Flemville Firedog's special ability. When it destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, I can special summon another Flemville monster from my deck, as long as it's not another Firedog, and I choose this one, Flemville Magician. And since we're still in the battle phase, my Magician will now attack your life points directly. Alright, in my main phase 2, my Magician will now give my Firedog a tune-up. I tune my two monsters together to synchro summon Stardust Spark Dragon. Now I place the last two cards in my hand face down and end my turn. Alright, time for my comeback. My move. Now I activate Miracle Fusion. I won't let you do that. I activate my counter trap, Flemville Counter. By banishing Flemville Magician from my graveyard, I negate your Miracle Fusion. You think that's gonna stop me fusing? I think not. I play another polymerization. Now I'll fuse together my Elemental Hero's Clayman and my Necrochet in order to bring out Elemental Hero Gaia. And now I activate Gaia's effect to halve the attack points of Stardust Spark Dragon and add those points to his own until the end of the turn. I won't let you. I play another trap card, Infinite Impermanence. Now Gaia's effect is negated, and so is the effects of any spell or trap you play in the same column. Fine, but now you're all out of traps. And now that Necroshade is in my graveyard, I can summon this with no tributes. Elemental Hero Blade Edge. Come on out. Alright, Blade Edge, attack his Stardust Spark Dragon with Slice and Dice attack. I won't let you destroy him. I activate Stardust Spark Dragon's effect. Once per turn, I can target a face-up card I control, and I can prevent it from being destroyed just once. Your Blade Edge will not destroy my dragon. True, but you still take the damage. Am I supposed to be scared of 100 points of damage? Maybe not, but you should be scared of what I'm about to do right now. Elemental Hero Gaia attacks Stardust Spark Dragon. And then, during the damage step, I drop Elemental Hero Honest Neos, boosting my Gaia's attack power by 2,500 points until the end of the turn. What? No! Alright, I end my turn. Let's see if you can come back from this. My move. I will not let you take me in. I play Card of Sanctity. Now we must both draw until we each have 6 cards in our hands. Now I activate Bonfire. It lets me add a level 4 of a Pyro type monster from my deck to my hand. I choose Flemville Archer. Next, I'll activate Monster Reborn and bring back Flemville Fire Dog. Then I'll normal summon Flemville Archer. And Flemville Archer just so happens to be a tuner monster, so I tune Archer to my Fire Dog to synchro summon Black Rose Dragon, and with her effect I'll nuke the field. Okay, but now you've lost Prohibition, which means I can use my Spirit of Neos again. I have plenty of ways to get around it, trust me. Now I play Dark World Dealings, so we each draw a card and discard a card. I'll discard Flemville Pone, and I will discard my Elemental Hero Wildheart. Very well, now I play Magical Stone Excavation. By discarding 2 cards, I get to add a spell back from the graveyard. I take back Card of Sanctity and immediately activate it right away, replenishing my hand once more. Now with this refreshed hand, I activate Soul Release and banish up to 5 cards from your graveyard. I banish your Elemental Heroes Wildheart, Blade Edge, Clayman, Stratos, and Liquid Soldier. Oh, come on! You've got to be kidding me! Does it look like I'm joking? Now I play Rekindling. It lets me bring back as many fire monsters as possible with 200 defense points. I bring back Flemville's Fire Dog, Archer, Granika, Lady, and Bone. Now I tune Flemville Archer to Flemville Lady in order to synchro summon my extra deck boss monster, Ancient Flemville Deity. Now I activate Deity's effect. For every card in your hand, I get to banish that many cards from your graveyard. Since you have 6 of your cards go away. I banish your remaining heroes and a polymerization. Are you serious? Why are you banishing cards from my graveyard? Not cool, man. It's nothing personal. I need to reduce the number of cards in your graveyard as part of my strategy, starting with Deity. For every card that's banished, he gains 200 attack points, and since 6 cards were banished by his effect, his attack points go up by 1200 for a total of 3700. But that's not all. Since you now have 3 or less cards in your graveyard, I now special summon Flemville Origin. But he won't be sticking around because now I tune him to Granika to synchro summon Flemville Quizzers. But that's not all. I special summon another Origin, and then it will tune to my Flemville Fire Dog to synchro summon a second Flemville Quizzers. And this one I will boost with Flemville Baby by an extra 400 attack points. Finally, I play Card of Demise. This lets me draw until I'm holding 5 cards, as long as I discard my entire hand in 5 turns. Excellent. I discard another Flemville Baby to power up my other Quizzers. Time to battle. Quizzers number 1. Attack his life points directly. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. I special summon Elemental Hero Spirit of Neos to the field. And now with his effect, I get to add a spell or trap that mentions an Elemental Hero's name. I'll choose Favourite Contact. Furthermore, if he was special summoned this way, he can't be destroyed by battle. You think I'm gonna let battle immunity stop me? Flemville Quizzers, attack Spirit of Neos. Oh, great. A monster that does piercing damage. That's right, and that's not all Quizzes does. Every time he inflicts battle damage, he permanently gains 300 attack points. Now, Flemvel Quizzes number 2, attack Spirit of Neos. Well, at least your deity can't get rid of him. Spirit of Neos is not staying on the field. In my main phase 2, I special summon my third and final Neo Flemvel Origin. And now to synchro summon one more time, Origin will tune with one of my Quizzes and Flemvel Poon in order to synchro summon Trishula. Now I activate Trishula's effect. From your graveyard, I banish Polymerization. From your field, I'll banish Spirit of Neos, and then I'll banish a random card from your hand. Let's see if I get favourite contact, shall we?
Looks like I did.
No, my Spirit of Neos and favourite contact. What now, Rick? Looks like you're on the back foot again. I set a card face down and end my turn. I may be on the back foot now, but this duel's not over yet. My move! What a rip! I activate Wiki, destroying all of your monsters. Not so fast. I activate my trap card, Flemvel Counter, and this time I'll banish Flemvel Baby to negate your Wiki. Well, so much for that. I activate Polymerization though. Now I'll fuse together Elemental Heroes Neos and Sparkman in order to bring out Elemental Hero The Shining. The Shining gains 300 attack points for each of my banished Elemental Heroes, and since you banished 11 of them, that means he gains 3,300 attack points, powering him up to 5,900. Looks like banishing them backfired. Now Shining, attack his ancient Flemvel deity with Optical Storm. No! Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why? Because you're going around stealing other players' credits for your own personal gain, and someone needs to stop you. You think I take pleasure in doing this? Well, I don't. You don't understand. I have no choice. What do you mean you have no choice? Explain. Things got bad for me in the real world, okay? My wife cheated on me and left me for another man. After that, my workplace made me redundant, jobless. I hit rock bottom. I can't even go to the pub and drown my sorrows. Why? Because I got banned, or because another drunken idiot started a fight with me. So I fought back, and yet both of us got banned and kicked out, even though this wasn't my fault. How is that fair? The real world is cruel and unjust. So I shut myself away here in the virtual world, using credits to get food and drink, especially virtual alcohol. But then after that, I ran out of credits and then got desperate. That's why I challenged all those people to duels and stole their credits. But I had to hack the system and hide my username so that no one could find me. So you see, It's nothing personal. I don't take any pleasure in doing what I've done. But now you might say I'm the stereotypical tragic villain. I feel a great sympathy for you. Really I do. But that's no excuse for what you did. If things were really that bad, why didn't you seek professional help in the real world? Oh, please. No one can help me. It's got to that point where I'm beyond saving. Me, Blazing Felix. Yes, that's who I was known as back in the day. I've been known to play fire decks, but Flemville seems to be a good fit for me for now. But that's beside the point. I'm beyond saving. I didn't know what else to do. Right, you've heard my backstory. Are you going to end your turn or what? Fine. I place my last 2 cards face down and end my turn. Very well. My move. I activate Pot of Greed. It lets me draw 2 cards from my deck. Now I activate Back to Square One. By discarding a card from my hand, I get to spin one of your monsters to the top of your deck. In this case, the Shining is going back to your extra deck. Ah, no! And I don't even get the Shining's other effect. Now that the Shining is out the way, I can unleash my ace monster. But first I play Rekindling and use it to bring back Flemville Firedog, Flemville Granica, and Flemville Lady. And now I sacrifice Lady and Granica in order to tribute summon Infernal Flame Emperor! What? Infernal Flame Emperor? No way! No one's ever been able to summon him before. That's right. He's my ultimate monster, and now I will put him to use! I activate my Emperor's effect by banishing up to 5 fire monsters from my graveyard. I get to destroy that many spells or traps. Since you have 2, I only need to banish 2. I banish 2 of my Flemville origins to destroy your remaining face-down cards. Well, before you destroy them, I'll activate one of them, the Flute of Summoning Karibo. This allows me to special summon this from my deck, Winged Karibo. Come on out, pal. Winged Karibo? You've got to be kidding. And I have no way to remove it without triggering its effect. No matter. Flemville Uber Quizzes, attack Winged Karibo! I may have taken the piercing damage, but now that Winged Karibo has been destroyed, your remaining monsters can't finish me off. You're only delaying the inevitable. I have 3 powerful monsters, and you have no cards remaining on the field or in your hand. And the chances of you top-decking a Miracle Fusion are slim. I end my turn.
Oh no! Rick can't lose this duel. He just can't.
Don't worry, Carl. This duel's not over yet. You know what they say? It's not over until the last card is played. My move! Hey, that's pretty sweet. I special summon Elemental Hero Bubble Man. What? No way! You actually drew Bubble Man in this situation? That's right, and we all know what that means. Since I have no cards in my hand and no other cards on the field, I get to draw 2 cards from my deck. And there are a couple of sweet ones. I think I'll draw a couple more cards, thanks to my pot of greed. Now I'll activate Fusion Recovery, recovering polymerization and a fusion material monster that was used. Sparkman and polymerization are back in my hand. Next I'll play Burial from a Different Dimension, returning 3 banished monsters to the graveyard. I'll put back Elemental Heroes Necroshade, Gaia and Sunrise. But I'm not done drawing cards. I'll also activate Legacy of a Hero by returning 2 fusion monsters that list a hero as a material. I get to draw 3 cards from my deck. I put back Gaia and Sunrise and draw 3 more cards. Okay, besides your Burial from a Different Dimension, are you going to actually play some cards or just draw them all night? You want me to play some cards? Okay, you asked for it. I play Polymerization. And I'll fuse together Elemental Heroes Avian with Burstinatrix in order to form Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. Flame Wingman? Are you kidding me? He's too weak to challenge any of my monsters. You're forgetting one thing about weaker monsters. Something that you demonstrated earlier when you played Shrink. Weaker monsters can be enhanced by spells. In the case of my Flame Wingman, I'll equip him with this, my favourite hero equip spell. This only equips onto a level 5 or higher elemental hero, and if I had a field spell on the field, that hero will gain attack points equal to its defense points, and it can't be targeted by card effects. A fat lot of good that will do you. You don't even have a field spell, and neither do I, so it's still useless to you. There's no such thing as a useless card, and I'm about to prove it. Battle Phase. And at the start of the battle phase, I'll use the other effect. It lets me activate a field spell from my hand or deck. And I choose this one, Skyscraper. Now an elemental hero will gain 1,000 attack points if it's weaker than the monster it's attacking. But I'll put it to use later. Now Flame Wingman will gain 1,200 attack points. Go, Flame Wingman! Attack Flimbo Inquisitors with Skydive Scorcher! And now for the Flame Wingman's superpower. You now get inflicted damage equal to your destroyed monster's original attack points. So what? You couldn't even finish me off. Both of my monsters will wipe out your Flame Wingman and your life points on my next turn. Sorry, Felix, but there is no next turn, thanks to my equipped spell's final effect. When the equipped monster destroys a monster by battle, I can send that equipped spell to the graveyard, and then the equipped monster can attack once again. Go, Flame Wingman! Attack Infernal Flame Emperor with Skydive Scorcher! No! This can't be happening! Oh, it'd be alright. Thanks to the Flame Wingman's superpower, you'll now get hit for damage equal to your Infernal Flame Emperor's attack points. No! This cannot be happening!
Alright, Rick did it.
I'm I'm sorry, Felix. Believe me, I take no pleasure in this. But you had to be stopped, and now you must give back those credits you stole. Sounds like security and the police are on their way. But even though you're about to get arrested, I genuinely hope you get the help that you need. Come on, Cole. Let's go home.
You did what you could, Rick. Now let's go home and enjoy these canned chocolate milks.
So, this Rick seems to be quite a formidable duelist. He could ultimately interfere with my plans. But then again, it may not make a difference, because soon I will obtain cards that will grant me a power that even he cannot stand against.
Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.